Hello, Glitch Reaper here. I was wanting to do a bit more of Magic Duels story mode, and yeah, I need to click. That's weird. I need to click in the thing to get the music going again. Anyhow, as I was saying, I was going to do more of story mode. In this case, Gideon's campaign, and again, just completing this first campaign would normally trigger a few events in game. So feel free to check that out whenever you're playing Magic Duels yourself. Now, we're on to the second part of Gideon's sub-story line. In this case, his campaign within Magic Duels' Magic Origins set. So, it says, Kytheon are still standing for justice even while incarcerated. You fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Hixus, the prison's warden, begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. He starts your training in hieromancy, magic based on order and justice. So basically the magic of law. So as we go into this and training, we can see how he's trying to give the young Kytheon some resistance training, like, hey, break out of this and fight me already. Start your new turn, that's always nice. Okay, we have a very... Okay, so it's a decent starting hand. Again, these are pre-constructed. I don't think restarting anything would really change the hand that much. And the only one I can afford to throw out is this Elite Vanguard, which doesn't really have any special abilities, just a 2-1, but for 1 point of white mana, the ability to hit for 2 points of damage is actually pretty nice. Oh, couldn't actually cast anything that turn, which means I'm up for a nice free starting attack. See what all we got. Show of Valor. Target creature gets 2/4 until end of turn. That could come in handy later. Glorious Charge. All creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. The Charging Griffin, which is very nice because of its flying and ability to power up while attacking. And a Glory Seeker. I'll be putting down more creatures to make sure that I get things ready. So, that Glory Seeker is going out. That one's a 2/2 for 2 points of mana, which is about even on the cost curve normally, without anything that's without anything that's otherwise considered like special abilities. That's usually about right. Points of mana is about 1/1 in terms of power and toughness. Although other ratios tend to happen sometimes for other reasons. But that's about on the curve. Glory Seeker. You got one of those too. Okay, more planes. This is a very mana loaded deck, which is good. I think I'll do a little bit of trickery here. Go with the attack, and I'll play this if blocks with either, just to smash it. Will it get lured out? Yeah. Fell for it. Now, I could play this to get that one creature powered up to the point where it not only survives but takes out that one. Or I could do this one, Glorious Charge, and get this one to survive the attack and this one to deal extra damage, which would be a nice twofer. So I think I'm going to go for that. Glorious Charge. All my creatures suddenly get +1/+1 until end of turn. Yeah. But does that have to be attacking? I can always click on my graveyard to find out. Nope, just creatures you control. Okay, so that's good to know. But again, this is a lot of these cards are only in the story mode and or other kinds of like skill quests and stuff, so won't be finding that otherwise. Land ho! Or planes. Okay, I think I'm going to have my Charging Griffin come out, but I could do that same trick again and wait till the next turn to put out the Griffin. Just to get in a little extra damage. Because they can only block one at a time. I think I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to use this card. And I know this a little early on, but I'm kind of wanting to go for it. So I'm going to go for the attack, and whichever one gets blocked will get improved for a while. Not like a full enchantment though. Okay, stop timer. Show of Valor. Okay, now I crush that creature and still keep going. So it's like a continual charge right about now. So right now I've dealt 7 points of damage to them, to Hixus over here. Yeah, Warden Hixus. You can actually zoom in on opponents by using the mouse wheel if you got set for that. Eagle of the Watch. Okay, now we definitely need to get some flying versus flying here. Okay, Charging Griffin. Silent Artisan, that giant's gonna be back. Okay, I can't attack right now because I want to ensure that they can just keep rampaging. That's not gonna happen this time. Oh, Lightning Strike. He does have some red out. I should have saw burns coming. Oh, the Griffin. That's bad. This might need a reset. I can't do anything about that because I don't have a flyer out right now because he burned it. That one's got Vigilance, so it will not tap to attack. So it stays ready to defend next time. And he's got a second one. I may have to do a redo. This is pretty big, so that counts for a lot. He would survive an all-out assault on them. I know I'm taking a few hits, but I'm also trying to get myself ready for an opening. Right now, because of that Vigilance, I don't think it's going to happen, so I'll probably have to do a redo. Or I'll have to charge with these and see if I can get them open for the giant. I do have another Charging Griffin now suddenly, that's useful. Okay, let's see how willing they are to lose their flying defense. Because these can each take out one of those. I'm saving my giant for later. See if I can get an opening. Oh, they're just letting that go through. Nice. Oh, more lightning. Really not liking the Griffin. Well, since this can't defend against that anyhow, I might just go all out next turn. See if I can shave him down a bit. Right now it's about even on damage output. Or I could see if he doesn't block and then just ran them over. Can I run him over? Hehehe. Thank you. I just ran over that eagle so hard. This is a pretty vicious fight for this time, actually. It's getting pretty close. And I'm all tapped out in terms of my creatures anyhow, so it's not like there's anything I was able to do. However, they might be able to summon another one in their next main phase, where I do have more creatures and they're really low on health, so... Oh, they did not summon that. Okay. If I'd do this, I'd have a backup plan. Great Heart. It's a big elk. I'm not going to do my thing there because I should just be able to overwhelm right about now. So I attack with all, and they can only block one of them. So either way, I've won because that's too much damage going through. So I didn't need a redo, but it didn't go quite as it would normally here. But that's okay. You get a lot of variability even in story mode. And I've just whacked Hixus. So, story moment over. It's like, I didn't even do much, like, well, I did a few instants, but I didn't really get to enchant anything. In fact, I'm curious, can I at least see my, I can't actually look at my, I can't look at my library to see the rest of the pre-constructed deck. Would have been nice if you could do that just to preview, but no. Oh well. Well, next time. Maybe I'll be able to do something at least like that. But yeah, so that was the second story mission, and that was against Hixus, the prison warden, as he was training Kytheon. I did use some hieromancy. I used a little bit of law and order type magic because it tends to be protective, and that's what I did. I protected some of my creatures while empowering them. So I guess you could say that was a bit right for the story. 4 years under the guidance of Hixus has shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Hixus believes your natural talent for wielding magic belies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker. And I was just going, there is something about this picture. The thing is, even after the planeswalkers had their modification in the lore, they still always had innate connections to various types of magic. So they would always have that special something, no matter what. So this guy is a little suspicious. He's going, seems to have an absolute knack for this. So maybe, just maybe, he's got a planeswalker spark that's just waiting to ignite. So we'll get to that at another moment, and again, I'm really hoping it goes through like the whole sequence, which will be at the end here. But we're not there yet. We still have like 2 more story missions to do before we get to that point. For now, I'll be signing off and getting to another one at the next opportunity. So this has been Glitch Reaper. Hope to hear from you all later, and bye for now, everybody.